This is episode number 15, and today I'm going further into fascia and how you can improve its health by looking at your nutrition. Welcome along to the DressageRiderTraining.com podcast. I'm Nicola Smith, and in each episode I'll bring you an educational or inspiring message to help you unlock your true potential as a dressage athlete. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Last episode I discussed the importance of our fascia and why it's important for you as a dressage rider. We want to create this healthy fascia by improving our joint and our ligament health while creating this bounce and usefulness to our step. When our body becomes dehydrated and unhealthy, our fascia can get stiff, rigid, and stuck. So in order to take a fully holistic approach to your training, it's only right that you touch base also on the nutrition element that plays a role in healthy fascia as well. You see, every single cell in your body is created by the food that you eat. You are essentially what you eat, and this means the food you eat plays a role in how healthy your joints, your ligaments, and your fascia is. Now, I'm not going to go too in depth into nutrition on this episode, but I am going to discuss some key points. When it comes to your fascia, your food and your lifestyle choices play a really important role in your riding health, your wellness, and your mindset. Like I said, everything is connected, and the food you eat affects every single cell in your body. Inflammation in our body can lead to problems with our joints and our ligaments. So avoiding lifestyle factors that create inflammation is the key, since the food choices can influence the levels of inflammation in your body. So it makes sense that you want to be keeping your food and your nutrition on point to help you curb any chronic inflammation that it can affect your fascia and the way that your body moves. Because ultimately, if you want to be excelling in your dressage, you want to be moving with your horse and be able to do this for as long as you choose, it makes sense that you want to take care of your body. Connective tissue is the stuff that supports and connects and separates tissues and organs in our body. It makes up your bones, your joints, your ligaments, your cartilage, your fascia, and it keeps your skin supple and beautiful for so much more. Everyone benefits from eating to nourish their connective tissue. However, the emphasis on eating for connective tissue integrity is particularly important for us as riders. That allows us to move better and to prevent any injury. When we fall, we don't want that fall to hold us back. We want to be able to bounce, essentially, and we don't want to have injury if we do fall. We're constantly getting on and off the horse from a height, and this can affect our joints and our ligaments and ultimately how your body bounces when you get off. So it also affects any pain and niggles that you may have. So nourishing your connective tissue through correct movement, through your lifestyle nutrition, will assist in the prevention of excessive tissue degeneration and consequent injuries. So connective tissue is comprised of two major protein compounds, collagen and elastin. Collagen is the main component of connective tissue, and this is the cement that holds everything together. Elastin, just as the name suggests, has the capability to stretch and spring back into shape, just as part of the ligaments and your skin. Both collagen and elastin are easily damaged by inflammation, which can be caused through our diet. So you want to look at the ingredients that are required for building healthy connective tissues. The first thing you've got is collagen. This is the main protein of your connective tissue, and sources of this are bone broth, grass-fed gelatin. You've then got glucosamine. This is the main precursor, producing GAGs alongside B1, B2, B3, B5, lipoic acid, and glutamine. And again, a fabulous source of this is bone broths. You have chondroitin. An important structural component of cartilage, this gives it bounce, resistance to compression. Again, a great source of this is having broths and soups, eating fish such as sardines, and having, again, broths made from whole fish. Sulfate is a fabulous nutrient to help support your joints and your ligaments. This combines with your chondroitin to make up your cartilage, and it's required for the process of sulfation to produce glucosamine sulfate chondroitin, which helps facilitate the cartilage repair and collagen production. This is found in broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, garlic, onions, mustards, eggs. You then have other nutrients like your vitamin C, zinc, copper, manganese, glycine, lysine, glutamine, and chloronic acid. Again, all of these types of things are found in your real whole foods, but one of the best sources you can get for your joints and your ligaments is to get into making your bone broths, your healthy soups. And this is something that is a traditional food source that has been passed through the generations, and it's something that has come back into life today and re-evaluated, and people appreciating the benefits of it because it is providing the bioavailable nutrients that your joints, your ligaments, your gut requires that are easily absorbed. You can get these from a pill and you can get them from supplements, but you can't beat real food. So getting into the habit of making soups, so if you are roasting chicken or you have got some beef bones or fish and making soups up from those real whole foods and making up broths, it's a real valuable way to bring those kind of nutrients into your body. So when we're trying to improve the health of our connective tissue, it's about making sure that you are also avoiding those foods that cause inflammation. So first of all, that's foods that you may be intolerant to. And understanding what foods affect your body is really important. Then it's making sure that you're avoiding foods that are really high in sugar and your processed foods, because again, this causes inflammation to your joints, your ligaments, and your overall body, your health and your energy. So one of the best places to simply begin with this is real whole foods. And that's a very broad spectrum overview of nutrition. But what I simply mean by this is if it wasn't around 100,000 years ago or your grandma's grandma wasn't eating it, try and avoid it. The more modern our food, the more processed our food is, the more damage and inflammation it can bring to our body. But if it's coming from the garden, it's coming from the earth, and if it's been around 100,000 years ago, it's a great approach for you to take. Then there's, of course, all sorts of different variations of that, and I do have complete nutrition programs. But for the emphasis of this and the health of our fascia, it is making sure that, number one, you are making sure that you are avoiding those processed foods, sugars, and then again, making sure you're getting lots of hydration. Your body is made up of water, and water needs to be delivered to your cells to make sure that they're hydrated, they're plump, they're juicy, and they've got a bounce to it. So avoiding foods that also cause dehydration, which is your caffeine, your coffee, your energy drinks, making sure that they aren't in your diet because that can affect your fascial health, your joint health, your connective tissue health. So making sure that you're getting good quality water and good whole real foods, and introducing things like broths and soup to help with your joints is just a really fantastic holistic base for you to start, and then you can fine tune around that. Again, that's just an overview of how you can keep your connective tissue healthy, and I do go into much more detail into this, and I will go into detail in future podcasts about nutrition. But making sure you're getting those kind of foods into your diet is important. Great place for you to start for your food choices, again, is to add quality bone broths, trying to have it a couple of times per week. Then adding good quality protein from quality organic grass-fed or grass-finished meats and eggs, good quality seafood, your mussels, your fish, oysters and sardines, loads of vegetables. Have a diet based around vegetables and plant-based foods. Unpasteurized raw fermented vegetables as well to improve your gut health, which then improves your bioavailability of the minerals and the vitamins that you're eating and your digestibility of them as well. Drinks like kombucha, which is great to help improve your detoxification pathways, which again helps to deliver more nutrients to your body. Loads of berries, which are full of antioxidants, which helps reduce the oxidative stress on your body as well. Again, helps to then reduce inflammation and keep your fascia healthy. And then healthy fats from your fish, extra virgin cold pressed flaxseed, olive oil, eggs, avocados, nuts, seeds, coconut. High vitamin cod liver oil is also great. And then lots of clean drinking water. It's about taking a really holistic approach to your health and knowing that everything is connected. Our body is a system of systems and everything is intertwined. The integrity of your connective tissue isn't just about exercise, nor is it just about nutrition. Factors such as stress, lack of sleep, exposure to environmental toxins all affect our connective tissue. An example of this is how stress affects our hormone levels. Excess cortisol can decrease insulin sensitivity, which can decrease glucose absorption into our cells and therefore an inability for glucosamine due to the clongazine or the GAGs, an important building block of your connective tissue. So everything is intertwined. So as much as you want to be taking care of your horse's health and taking care of your exercise, be sure to also focus on your stress, how much your sleep you're getting, and taking a really holistic approach to your overall health and well-being. As with all things, there is no magic bullet. It's a multifaceted, everything is connected. So by taking care of your body holistically, you'll also be taking care of your body and your riding years and future years to come. So I hope you found this useful. And I hope you understand the importance of not just your fascia now, but the importance of your nutrition that it plays in keeping your body healthy and the overall, again, holistic view of your health as a rider and why it can play an important part in your riding journey and where you're wanting to ride in future years to come. Thank you for tuning in. If you do have any topics that you'd like me to discuss on any of these episodes, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. That's it for this episode. If you found it helpful, make sure you download my free guide at dressageridertraining.com. It will help you get started on your journey to becoming the best rider you can be. If you know others who might like the show, please do share this with them. My goal is to help others enjoy their riding even more by taking care of themselves as much as they do their horses. And finally, if you have time to give this podcast a review, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.